Hey, VC, Fury here. No, for real. Alright, so this is my video about the modded Subtank. I've done quite a bit to the Subtanks. When I first got it, I was extremely disappointed. I tried out the stock coil for probably about 3 or 4 days, and then every time I took a pull, it was burnt. Started to get burnt. After, I'm talking like 2 or 3 seconds, it would go straight to burn. Now, that might have been my fault because I was running on unreg, but it was doing just fine for long enough for me to kind of start blaming the coil after a while. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty. When I did the first mod job on this, obviously I knew at this point that the juice flow was a problem. It was one of the biggest problems because there was none. What I ended up doing was taking Le Dremel to Le Juice channel and open it up. So now I get tons of juice flow. However, whenever I'm just using the RBA deck here because I don't feel like paying $450 for a coil every single time when I'm perfectly fine with making my own coils. The problem that I kept running into with the single coil setup was the way you had to stick the cotton and how much cotton you had to put in there was creating a big problem. It was kind of blocking off the top of the juice channels no matter what I did, no matter how wet I got it. I tried less cotton, I tried more cotton. Either way, same result. Basically stuck at 21 watts with a 1 ohm coil. Couldn't go any higher, it just started burning because there wasn't enough juice. So I ended up getting massively disappointed with this. I've always expected more from Kanger. I've always loved Kanger products. Get up to this. Kanger Subtank's supposed to be the biggest thing. Wait a little bit for the other ones to come out. They got the Kanger Mini. Here's got better airflow and everything, so I just had to go for that one. And I just expected a lot more at first. Now, whenever I had the juice channels drilled out more, that's whenever I had the 1 ohm coil on there. And I just got the Sigeli 150 yesterday. I screwed this onto the Sigeli for the first hit on the regulated device with this tank, 40 watts, push that button, instant fire. Okay, it didn't actually catch on fire, but it felt like it in my mouth. A 2.3 millimeters wrapping, going with the 3 millisecond drill bit and around in 30 seconds. It does, and it's working spectacularly. Getting this great juice, juice flow because you got each juice, get the cotton going down to the bottom. You can control your cotton a little bit better. I thought it's working out better that way. So we get more juice going over to the cotton into the coils. 2 coils. More surface area, more flavor, more clouds. Spaced coils, easier to cool down, easier to keep cool. Direct airflow from this, from this airflow channel is enough to keep them cool, and so all in all, just ends up being better and better and better. So that's why I kind of figured it'd be the best build for this RBA deck. Now, like I mentioned, I used a 2.3 millimeters. The problem that I ran into was the coils came up so high on the threading on the inside of the barrel that when I would screw this down all the way, and I tried to get around it a little bit the best I could. I tried leaving it unscrewed a little bit, but of course, it forms a nearly watertight seal with the inside of the chimney. or with the outside of the chimney, inside here, outside of the chimney, and it would get screwed down no matter what I did. So just threw an O-ring over the threadings on that top cap, and now go short, no problem. So I'm using 70-30 in here. I wanted to give 80-20 a try since I've got this new setup going on. It seems like it's wicking a whole lot better, juice flow is a whole lot better. So the 70-30 is doing pretty good. Flavor is crazy good. Not stalling though. 50 watts, 0.37 ohms. Not dry at all. More than half the resistance, more than double the wattage, no dry hits. Problem solved. If you have any questions about modding or about modding your Subtank, how I did it, you can feel free to ask me. If you have any other ways that you've modded your Subtank that worked well for you, I'd love to hear it, because any other way that I might be able to kick this up another notch, I'd love to hear it. So thank you very much, vaping community. Glad to be a part of you. And